is up, people? How you guys doing? We are late. I'm sorry. You know what the thing is, though? We've been early so many times. So early sometimes, dude. Mother, no, like, because technically I'm pretty sure it should be like maybe 15 minutes before the show, but there's times where we're like fucking way sooner than that. Like 30 minutes, 40 minutes.
Look, if we're early compared to Corey, that's a low bar.
Well, like, you know, before the airtime, which you probably don't even know that. I like how everybody on the chat tag crew, by the way, did not actually look at doubletoasted.com. So they actually don't know the show size. They just asked me, yo, dude, so what time are we starting? It's like, all right, I'll let you know.
Pretty much.
Yeah. But, oh, we hear another ding ding. Let me open this thing up, this little virtual door. Jet, hi there. We are live, so don't come here and being like, hey, you know what, poo-poo, caca, I farted, or something.
I was just gonna say I was eating a little bit of grapefruit.
Well, that too. No, here's the thing though, grapefruit. Because you brought that up earlier, and I could have sworn you were like, "Did you even taste grapefruit?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I had grapefruit tree, and that shit's fucking disgusting." I will say though that the juice is very, very good for you. But even that, man, like the citrus stuff,
Dude,
like oh,
it is that taste. I don't know what God was thinking when he made grapefruit. I make the most disgusting thing in the world, and I'm also gonna make it look like an orange.
Yeah, well,
see,
wait,
that's where you guys that's where you guys are wrong.
A little bit.
Grapefruits are absolutely delicious.
Yeah, if you put a bunch of sugar on it.
God,
That too.
like that. Like, why would you put sugar on it? It's already so fucking flavorful, almost too flavorful, you know. Game Boy Snap 4C, a series of Easter sales. Is that a thing for like Steam and stuff? Do they do that for Easter?
Dude, any fucking holiday they'll fucking throw a sale on.
All right, well that's a good thing though, like because the way you said it, it's like that sounds like a bad thing, but like no, I'm glad. Fuck it, like put them.
No, because the sales are. It's not like the prices change. It's not like Easter there's better deals than like Arbor Day or some shit. It's just the same fucking percentages. So I'm like, it's a sale. I don't give a fuck. It's you barely saving.
I get you, but no, I actually I do like when like Steam does certain things. Granted, like I remember before I was like, oh, we gotta see what games are on there. Now they got the exact same assortment that never ever changes. So I'm like, okay, cool, like. You know, I mean, I think I pretty much got every game from those franchise bundles. And by the way, like, there's not a single thing that I'm like, I really can't wait to play that. It's like, I got such a list. I actually want to ask you, so do you have a long list right now of games that you, like, want to play and you didn't get the chance to? Like, how long is your...
Yeah. My list it used to be way longer a couple of years ago.
Mm-hmm.
But when I had a lot more free time, like, I was still in school, so I had the summer to fuck off and do whatever I want. I always had a thing was like, let me finish as many games as I can over the summer, and I would get like 17 to 18, like, full, like, 15, 20-hour games. I've managed to get through most of my library where it's like, maybe there's like 100 games I'm never going to play, or I think they suck. So I got through that. But because I'm working full-time, I don't get a chance to beat as many games as I used to. So I have a growing back catalog. And right now I'm actually like playing through the Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3 before the Legendary Edition comes out. So that's putting everything else on the back burner.
Yeah, by the way, guys, so you know what's funny as what you call it, I wrote something in our fucking what do you call it, our description and title about like, hey, yeah. Captain Underpants. It actually wasn't that, and I just read this too. Because by the way, when I first read this story like hours ago today, I was like, I don't remember that being the case in Captain Underpants. Like, blah, blah, we'll see. And then I was like, what the name of... I know that there's a different book. What the name of this is. And I could not find it in 5 different articles. Baby. No, it's The Adventures of Ook and Gluck.
Sorry, there's another one?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, like, that dude has like 50 books out.
Yeah. Dave
weird, because I used to follow his... when I was a kid, I followed his work because I loved Captain Underpants. I literally have all the books there. He just kind of just stopped for a while and then just apparently came back, and by that point I just didn't even know, so he must have just redid an entire catalog.
Well, since we don't give a fuck enough to actually get this right, or at least I don't give a fuck enough to get this right because I'm the one who wrote everything, but I will say that, I mean, we can start off talking about this because there's a big question I have for this, by the way. This says, Scholastic pulls the book by Captain Underpants author Dev... And by the way, I hate your fucking name. Like, I really do. Dave Pilkey or Dav Pilkey.
Yeah, fuck your name.
Dav.
Fuck your entire life.
Yeah, fuck that guy. He's an asshole. Like, put a fucking E at the end of that goddamn thing. You got the money. You're known as the Captain Underpants stupid butt fuck guy.
Yeah, I thought it's always been Dave. I've always called him Dave.
Well, like, but look at how bad that fucking E, like, or like.
Ryan explained it. It's pronounced Dave. He just removed the E for his books.
But like, why did like that's such a stupid thing? It's like, so for your books, the thing that you're supposed to do marketing by, you're just gonna like take letters away and make it confusing. Like,
if it looks better, if it looks cooler, I'm not putting. If I ever publish anything, you really think I'm gonna put my full fucking last name?
Yeah, why not? Just it's your fucking name.
Because everyone's gonna look, oh, what the fuck is that?
JP's like said Nick Diaz. What, the thing that sounds exactly like how it's spelled, numbnuts?
Nick Diaz.
JP would be the one dumb shit who's like, Diaz, Diaz's?
Nick Diaz is a pretty simple, concise last name you can put just about everywhere. But Gene had a way better one, Nick Diaz.
Oh god, that would drive me fucking nuts if some other person was named Nick Diaz. I'm like, huh? But no, so here's the thing though. So I'm gonna read this. I mean, once again, I don't think I have to tell you guys. I didn't do a whole lot of fucking research, but we're gonna get into it. It says Scholastic pulled a book by Captain Underpants author Dave Pilkey that the publisher says perpetuates passive racism. Now, if you guys are wondering like what's passive racism, essentially the word passive would mean that it's something that happens without you really trying to aggress it or make it actually happen. You're not trying to hurt somebody by it. It's just one of those things like if you're walking down the street and then you walk across the street when you're on the sidewalk because a black guy comes by and it's like, ooh, I'm gonna get away from him. It's one of those things. And here's where I start questioning, because I'm gonna end up defending Dave Pilkey here, but we'll get into why that's gonna be the case. But it says that The Adventures of Ukengluk, published in 2010, served as a spin-off of sorts from his popular Captain Underpants children's series. The two main characters from Underpants are listed as the author and illustrator of the book, during which they were sought to clear up science facts with a story about time-traveling cavemen who train at Master Wan's School of Kung Fu. Now, you're probably going to already know by that sentence right there is that they're going to be making fun of Chinese people. Probably the karate stuff or the, I'm not even going to do the voice, but just, yeah, you guys can fill in the blanks, because this happens a lot in comedy and all this shit. Now, what I want to bring up here that I think will make it for a good conversation, because I'm curious if Alan's going to be judging me on this, but I do think that sometimes things that are, taken as stereotypical, I think just because we've seen those things portrayed that exact same way in other mediums, that right away if we see like a black dude drinking grape juice or, a white dude on a skateboard or a Mexican having tortillas, right away it's like, oh, look how racially insensitive that is. But by the way, guys, there is Mexicans who like burritos and tortillas. There is Chinese people.
Okay, but like the issue is when you're creating any sort of character for any sort of media is if you're creating let's say you're having just a Mexican soap opera, and there was a scene in which somebody, eats tortillas. Okay, whatever. That's not a problem because you most likely are going to balance it out with people that are not genuinely stereotypical. The issue is if you only have if you only talk about one particular part or one particular panel, one particular page, one particular character, that character unfortunately has to be a representation of that. Passive again. That's why they say it's passive, because he probably was just like, oh, I'm just setting in this area, and this just happens to be the case. Problem is it can be construed as that is if you're basically going for the most obvious stereotypes. For instance, I don't wear a fucking turban. Technically, that's part of my culture. Mm-hmm. If you were to write me into a story and hey, you put a turban on, but okay, what the fuck? I've never worn one in my life. You only do that because I'm Arab. Yeah,
no, exactly. And it's like even when you look at a movie like Coneheads and they have an Arab person, or I think just an Indian person, I forgot what it was, but they had like a towel thingy or whatever, and it's like, like not every taxi cab driver talks like that because they do that thing in Seinfeld as well. And once again, it's the 90s, they can make those jokes, and it's like, oh yeah, like they talk like this and they do this and they blah blah blah. The Simpsons does it with the convenience store Apu. And yeah, it fucking sucks. But at the same time, it's like if we've been accepting all that shit for so very long, I think that now. It's just because it's 2021, I think that people kind of go back and look at these a little too much. Like, Jed, I'm going to give you a chance to tell me if I'm wrong or not. But before we do so, I want to read this last little statement here. I guess Pilkey wrote, it was and is wrong and harmful to my Asian readers, friends, and family, and to all Asian people. I hope that you, my readers, will forgive me and learn from my mistake that even unintentional and passive stereotypes and racism is harmful to everyone. I apologize, and I pledge to do better. Do you think maybe he's overly apologizing too? And what do you think about me thinking that that's not offensive?
Well, first of all, I think someone else is trying to get into the call, and no, it's actually a legitimate apology because knowing him and like how his stances are with his books and like what he actually stands for, this isn't far-fetched of like how he would actually act if like given information like, oh, this comes off as racist. He would be very quick to like turn that shit off. Like in the article, it literally says like all his like profits are gonna go to charities that have to do with ending Asian hate. Okay. Like this dude has always been pretty much a complete sweetheart.
Yeah, so I mean that's cool, and I'm glad that he's doing it and everything too. I just feel like okay, he's
probably like
what?
Jump on Jed, not to cut you off, but jump on Jed. It's like even if you look at some of his other stuff, because I've only read the Captain Underpants, and yeah, one of the characters is black, and there's no stereotypes in there.
And one of the characters actually, the other main character is actually gay.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Well, does
Yeah,
he
at
do
the
any
end,
gay
at the end of the book.
things? Like, does he act flamboyant or something?
No.
No, not at all. Like you only find out that he's gay in the end book where it's just like
Really?
it turns out he has a husband and kids.
Yeah, when he
Oh,
grows
that's
up.
actually kind of cool. No, I'm
But
surprised.
and
they went
again,
that
you
way
read
with it.
the I don't know what the movie was because I refused to watch anything with Kevin Hart in it. But you read the book. It's like, yeah, you don't see any stereotypes from really anybody. There's just stories that just happen to have people of color within it, and it's like, so him making a mistake, like, oh, I actually didn't realize this was offensive. It's like, we've all done that. We don't all have multi-million-dollar books, but we've all done things where it's like, oh, we have no fucking idea that's actually offensive until someone points that the fuck out. Like, there are things in my life where like, oh, well, that's actually really bad.
Yeah, really quick though, I'm gonna say hi to a couple people over there in the chat. Newsy Doug saying, is this the pre-show before DT main event? Yes, it absolutely is. DT's gonna be starting any minute now, so I'll let you guys know when that happens. Also, too, Indian Bootman, some other people are in there too. Divine Miss Klein says, hey guys, let's gift a sub. Awesome. No, hopefully you're able to kind of come back and sub when it's time to do so in a month from now, just so you don't have to deal with the commercials and a bunch of other shit. But one more person I gotta say hi to is someone that's actually in the chat right now. Ganja, what is up, dude?
Hello.
Hey, so right now we're talking about this thing, this whole Captain Underpants author getting in trouble somewhat. I mean, he's not really in trouble because he apologized.
How bad can you get? He makes like scholastic school books.
Yeah,
Look, man, the school system will fuck with you no matter what.
But the thing is though, is that was happening, and I don't know how much you heard about this from the show if you're watching beforehand, but like essentially what happened was, this book had a couple of Asian characters that seemed to be a little insensitive, and my whole thing is just saying like, yo, sometimes certain stereotypes actually fit, because there is Mexicans that eat burritos. And
I'm
there's
really curious. Does the article say exactly what was shown?
So
Well, yeah, pretty
the
much.
article.
All right, so
Yeah.
I hate to say it. My bad, interrupting Jeb, but like,
Yeah.
I know they probably went in on you for that opinion, but I also share a controversial opinion with Diaz on this one. As much as I laughed at him, some stereotypes are true.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
And
but-
it's not like I'm bragging or like, haha, isn't it funny we have to make fun of these? No, sometimes no, it's just horrible facts. Like, for example, alcoholism on reservations. It's a stereotype. It's also a fucking sad fact. We deal with alcoholism on the res. You're likely to run to a drunk Indian. Do I want to hear drunk Indian jokes? No. But if you got a really good one, it better be a fucking good one.
Yeah.
And I kind of get like how this kind of slips in through, especially with Asian humor. Let's be honest, a lot of people didn't give a fuck about Asian people past like the early 90s. They, like, hell, Turning Japanese was a hit song, pop song.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that song. That's actually
I
a pretty.
can't believe that song exists.
Yeah, like was there something about that song that I'm not getting? Because it sounds just shitty like the whole way through.
It's Asian fetishization, that's it.
It's
Okay.
sung by Kirsten Dunst.
No, I'm talking about the original. That shit came out in the 60s.
Oh, the only one I ever heard was her version of it. And that's like one of the worst things I've ever heard in my life. And I heard Fergie sing the national anthem.
I was
Yeah, no,
about to go
Kristen
like,
Dunst.
wait. I was really about to go like, wait, Christian Dunst like made music that long ago? What the fuck?
No,
Asian,
no,
they care-
I didn't know there was an
People
original
care about
version.
Asians, yeah, but they care about y'all like they care about Latino and black folks when they need something from y'all.
Dan Shue says only tell offensive jokes if you're as good as Bill Burr. He can't even get away with it now. That motherfucker said that someone's
Nah,
a nice
no, that's
person.
some bullshit, man. Like, no, tell offensive jokes. You're just telling offensive jokes to get a
Look,
rise.
I saw that stand up in the Grammy. He could have did better. That was Bill Burr doing like the most cheapest humor
Oh
he could
no,
fucking do.
whoever planned that was a fucking asshole, because like you're gonna get this old white dude and have him do Mexican and Latino music awards. What the fuck is the correlation? He
I
just
still
goes,
think Bill Burr could have said something way funnier because if he's gonna be offensive, I always come for the opinion. At least make sure it's your best shot forward. If you're gonna try to attempt it, like don't give me your like, oh, I could heard that in like kindergarten fucking classroom kind of like racial humor.
That's what I always hated about shock humor. It's like, oh, shock humor is like, oh, I want to get a rise out of you. I'm gonna say something you don't expect from me, and it's like, be funny. Like, you can be funny without fucking being shocked. Like, Seinfeld's one of the most prolific comedians of all time, and the motherfucker barely swears. Like, does he swear at all? Like, I never watched a ton of his stand-up, but it's like
Yeah, none at all. And like the thing is, like I like that. And I like the clean humor. Granted, some people don't like it, which I mean, like it's one of those things where like I can't say that someone's gonna watch Seinfeld and laugh their ass off. They're not. But like,
sure.
I think that just to be able to craft a joke together and not use all the obvious isms. It's like, okay, that's actually pretty cool. Now, someone who actually does a good mixture of the two. I think like when Dave Chappelle is telling like an actually good crafted a bit, he's not like talking a bunch of like, oh, we're just gonna stick on sex or race or some nasty sex joke. Where it's like, no, like when it's a good bit, he kind of does it calm. He's not yelling. He's not doing a bunch of shit. It's like, that's pretty cool. I think Dave Chappelle is great when those times happen.
Yeah, like one of my favorite ones was like, he's like, he's like, talk about smoking weed with like different races. He's like, yeah, man, he's like smoking weed with white people is the best thing in the world. They just talk about other times they got high, like just funny shit like that. And it's like, yeah, that was like not extra. No white person go, I'm offended. That's not true. It's like, well, probably fucking is.
There is times where some comedians that I do enjoy do kind of get ridiculous. So like Joe Rogan's one of those guys where it's like he has to really act out everything physically. I guess just to show off that he works out. I don't know what the fuck it is, but like. One time he was telling a joke. I saw this the other day because people were like, dude, this is so funny. Joe Rogan's special is great. I'm watching it, and there's a part he talks about his cat licking its own balls and then sucking its own dick. And he's doing the act, like, on the stage. And I'm like...
What?
Yeah, and the fans, you know, everyone in the chat, wow. Everyone
That's
in the crowd...
fucking Dane Cook shit.
No, but everyone in the crowd's like, ah, ha, ha, like, laughing. Like, I mean, he got a big reaction. So it's like, hey, he's reading the audience and doing whatever he's going to do. But for me, I think that...
cat sucking its own dick? Like, don't they have barbed wire penises?
I don't know I don't know how this works. By the way, I've had a cat for
I never
years.
looked into this.
No, I've actually never looked at my cat or dogs or anything's genitalia. You know, but like I know people do that. Like some people like set their like pets on their crotch or they rub their tummy and they touch their little wee wee or whatever. It's like, dude, stop it. Like if I was a pet to a big giant thing that's like a human, I don't want them fucking with my dick all day. Like
I don't really think that they have a sense of.
Like... I'm just picturing Nick now. It's like some giant alien's like pet, and he's like going to touch his wee wee. He's like, "No, stop that!"
Yeah, even if they think it's cute, it's like
animals don't have a sense of shame. I think
they do. Have you ever looked at a dog in the eyes while he's taking a shit? If he feels shame, dude.
My friend's cat has no shame. Every time we're doing a meeting, the fucking cat puts his butthole in front of the camera. There's no shame there, dog.
By the way,
Can we just rewind this a little bit? Have you?
Yes. I have. No, so one day I was walking. Actually, this is passive racism, right? I was walking to school, and then there was a dog in the yard, and he was a big-looking dog, and I was actually like, oh, I probably should cross the street right now. I'm kind of scared. But he was just looking at me really calm, so I looked at him. I'm like, are we cool, dude? And I'm just like looking directly in his eyes, and then he got up, and I told him, no, Alan, they don't talk, stupid.
The way you answered that, like I said, what? Like, did he answer back?
No, dogs. So we're like, cause humans talk. But dogs go woof woof
really?
Woof. They don't talk.
Ah,
that happens in cartoons and stuff, but like it doesn't really happen like in real life.
Bro, how fucked up would that be tomorrow? Animals just started talking.
Dude, all this shit.
Bro, I'm quitting the show. Penelope's gonna just every secret I got. Better be the fuck out of it.
He jerks off to a lot of anime, huh?
Yeah. That's not Elmo at all. Corey's calling me. I'll be right back.
Hey, Penelope, and I see Alan do a lot of nasty things.
So yeah, I'm just gonna say, fuck Dane Cook.
Yeah, fuck Dane Cook up the ass. But Alan, I got a question.
What?
All right, so you can plead the fifth here because this is technically snitching on yourself. But do you think if Penelope were to develop like a sense of language, she has some really good dirt on you, and what would it be around?
Oh god, it would probably be about like hygiene habits. This motherfucker hasn't left his room in 2 days.
He smells like ass, y'all.
He doesn't even notice it because he can't smell.
But he says, I agree with Jeff. Fuck Dane Cook. Dude, Dane Cook's a piece of shit. I can't fucking stand Dane Cook.
I still feel bad for him, and I never understood why anyone ever found him funny.
Wait, are you a miracle? I am sorry, Alex.
I'm with Roxy?
I'm gonna fucking attack you right now. Did you seriously still get them fucking confused?
Maybe he's joking.
I hope the fuck he was, man.
Now run, Lost, run!
God damn it.
The guy was distracted, run!
There's only 2 women on the podcast. How y'all keep fucking this up?
In a row.
Because they're never all at the same time.
But they have different voices, different like inflections in their voice.
Dude, this is the internet. All women sound the same to people that only talk to 4 women.
Well, I mean, I guess I can just start talking like this.
No.
They're gonna confuse you for Allie.
Oh no! I mean, if it makes things easier.
I'm quitting. I can't.
I'm gonna be honest. When we get nerdy, I sound like Alan. When we talk about like culture,
fuck you.
I put myself there too. Jeez, dang. No,
I sound like my own individual. As Gene posts me jumping up and down like an idiot.
Yeah, you certainly have your own style of twerk too, sir.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I saw that yesterday, man. You twerked that ass off for them biddies.
You certainly did.
Yeah. They did it for the people. That's what they demanded.
I mean, you really did break your back, Alan.
My back is fine. Oh, everyone thought I broke my back.
Okay, so Alex says he kids.
That's a phrase, but the fact that you're like no, my fucking ass is solid, dog. No back was broken.
Gotta kill that motherfucker. I bet he's like saying, "Yeah, I'm kidding. Yeah, totally, kid."
Oh man, no, I gotta tell you though, dude, like that fucking, like Alec. I know you're probably kidding now, or maybe you're just taking advantage.
Wait,
of
that's
the
Alec Miracle?
Yeah.
I probably should have guessed with the last name.
So, fuck.
We established on the show I'm stupid.
God
right?
damn, I got the mental brakes hit on full fucking force.
I didn't know. Like, I don't know half these people. Well, I do know half these
Did
people.
I call
I still know their
Miracle,
name.
like last week and shit too?
No. I was just calling him lost this whole fucking time.
I think you're lost.
I mean, you're right. I don't know everyone's real name.
Man, I
in the
missed
chat.
this
Like,
show.
who
I
the fuck
missed
is
all
Ryan
y'all.
Wilkerson?
I missed
I don't know,
Alan
Ryan.
getting lost in conversation. This is great.
Oh my god, Blake Michael says Alan did a great service on Chat Attack. What is sad, Alan has more moves than the rest of Chat Attack, and they are all people of color. Just
No,
kidding.
no, don't do that.
You know what?
Jet's gonna do some shit and make me pay for that.
I'm gonna line up everybody in that fucking chat and just do one big fucking swipe and slap all of you in one fucking stroke. God damn it.
Wait, what?
I'm gonna slap everybody in one stroke. You know, like when you
He's gonna dance his ass off.
By the
while
way,
smacking people.
why does like I gotta tell you guys? I think the phones are making everyone fucking retarded because like not and I hate to say that word, but there's so much
God forbid
explaining.
they give me a compliment.
There's so much explaining I gotta do for things. Like I said, line everybody up and slap them with one stroke of my hand. You're like, stroke? Does that mean your dick? Cause stroke only means dick. Like fucking
He has a
shit.
golf club and he's gonna start hitting people.
Fucking A. Here's the thing though, guys. Jet is not Roxy. Roxy is not Jet. They do have pussies, but they're not the same person.
Wait, so's who?
Fuck!
Wow, I am not. You know what, man? Have fun drowning there.
Like, there's a joke I could have used, like drowning in pussy.
He
There it is. Let's move the fuck on. Do you have a chance to get the fuck out of here, or you can do the classic Nick Diaz double down?
Diaz be stroking to the
man.
left, stroking to the right.
Wait,
I'll
Ryan
be
said
stroking.
stop. No, wait. Ryan chat said stop. Let's continue on this bit.
No shit. Stop. Oh man.
I mean, I don't know if I want to keep having a conversation about my genitals.
That's fair.
Good point. We should talk about Alan's genitals.
you know,
Yeah.
You don't pay me enough for that.
How many bits?
I mean, the probably the same amount that they paid yesterday from twerking. I will say thank you very much for that, Alan. I know I already thanked you before, but like I want
Did
that
I
shit
tell
on
you?
camera here. Like, yeah, you are the shit. You are the MVP, dude.
If people were willing to give us fucking bits, I'm gonna sit there and try to entertain them instead of being like my normal stick up the ass. Marvel isn't as good as DC because of writing. Like, no, let's have some fucking fun for once.
Next time when someone like we get a hype train, can you do the splits?
Oh, I'm not gonna die on camera.
Yeah,
Fuck
at the end of
that.
this point, you're gonna straight do a little Nas video for the chat.
Dude, I want
Just
Alan.
Just straight
Pull
stripper
the back.
pole down and everything.
Dude, I want
Bro,
Alan
I
to
could
start
do a
ham boning
split.
and like just starts fucking slapping his chest and shit. Ham boning. Just start
I don't
fucking.
know what that
Oh,
is.
there, like it starts off erotic, and then it looks like he's about to do some like nasty shit, just like hand bone.
I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what that is.
Oh, dude, after the show, we'll show it and everything too.
Okay.
I gotta show you how to hand bone when I see you next time.
No.
He's gonna show
It
you how to
sounds
bone.
sexual, but it's not. It's just something you do with your hands.
Yeah, you
Which
just
also
fuck a
sounds
piece of ham.
sexual, but it's
fun.
not.
Oh, Kirk, thank you so much for them bits. Look at that, all these hearts. I appreciate that so much, dude. Alex saying, still no DT. He's probably still watching the fucking chat tag.
Restaurant Mauricio. No, he didn't. There was consent.
Yeah, dude, DT's right here, bro. There it is. Right there. Wait, but why is it his chat's not doing anything? Ah, shit. Wait, hold
Austin's
on.
there. Might
Hold
wanna
on,
check that.
guys. Oh, fuck. I'm gonna check something really quick. I'm refreshing it. This is definitely DT stream. Let me just see if anything's happening. Fuck.
You have to see the background.
Testing.
All right, I
time,
see Oz.
testing. I see Oz. Oh, their shit's messing up. Damn it.
Oh,
what a strange
dang.
face to pause on.
This has been
Damn.
a week, man.
Can someone give this man some fucking internet, dude? Damn it.
Well, I'll get ready to start twerking again.
All right, put your hands up in there and start sending Corey some of your internet feed.
Please, I don't want to dance again.
It seems like it's doing fine right now, so I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. It's
Yeah, I
tough
don't
for a
think
second, but we'll see. We'll see. But there you guys go. There's Double Toast right there. We're going to be talking about some nerdy shit a little bit, too, and just kind of like chilling and whatnot. But I'm going to keep the stream going a little bit long because if the shit fucks up, we're still here. Come back.
Exactly.
But anyways, no. But ham boning, though, yeah, I would like to see you do that shit. I want to see you do all kinds of dances, Alan. Fucking have him dance to WAP.
No, no dancing. No dancing. No. Nothing good has ever happened with me dancing.
I mean, well, yesterday was pretty great, so I think
No,
that counts.
that was not dancing. That was me jumping up and
You got
down.
a bunch
Literally,
of subscribers and bits. I wouldn't call
that was not dancing. That was me just fucking acting like a fool. So many regrets in my life was started with me dancing.
Who did you kill with your moves, Butters?
I know.
Not that bad.
For y'all don't know, I'm referencing that fucking South Park episode where he's like
Yeah.
tap dancer and he murders the whole audience.
Yeah, I totally knew that.
Bro, I danced for 2 seconds and people were telling me to recreate the whole nonsense. That motherfucker spent months choreographing that video. Fuck that.
Roxy says you got angry pussy when you do it, so that's cool. That's awesome. 1 bit dance, yeah.
I'm worth more than 1 penny.
Yeah,
Nah,
that
he
is
was
true.
twerking for way more than 1 bit. You gotta pay this man what he's owed.
Get an American penny.
One thing I want to talk
Pay
about
him
really
a
quick.
toonie.
No, because Alan said he was kind of excited to talk about this, and I'm kind of, I'm confused as to why, but I'm also confused as to why this is even happening, why this is a topic. Thank you for them bits once again. But if you start spamming, I'm gonna get mad at you. I'm gonna be like, God damn it, just cut it out. I'm getting mad at lots of chat people lately. I gotta cut that shit out. But you guys are.
Yeah, you gotta stop yelling at the people that are watching us.
Yeah, I know. Fuck you.
Oh wow, damn! You just gave a bunch of tears to a
goodness.
bunch of random motherfuckers.
Yeah,
thank you, Kirk.
Kirk, you
That
really
almost
shit.
makes up for all the crap. By the
All
way,
right, Alan. It seems like
No,
you
no.
know how to do the splits.
Oh no! I can't do the splits. I don't want to break my legs. I'm not
You
that
gotta attempt it.
flexible.
You gotta attempt it, Alan.
Nope.
You can do the side splits. You can do the front splits.
Oh, this is what happens when you whore yourself out, man. People find
I
money.
did it once.
I know. I'm actually scared too because I don't want to make him do it either. But it's like there's so much shit going in. I'm like, fuck.
Oh, like people putting money into this dog.
I know. I feel bad, y'all, because I don't think he's gonna do it. I'm not gonna
I
force
think
him
we
to kill himself.
broke the barrier. We're now like a what is it called? A Oogle chat. Where
Yeah.
people do shit for a fucking $1.
Roll out. What the fuck? You just gave a bunch of subs. This isn't hype train yet.
Get that fall out. That's great. Yeah.
Oh fuck! I'm sweating like I'm smuggling cocaine over the border right now.
Yeah.
If 4 more people subscribe, I might have to become a thought again.
Break ass
God
on
damn it! You know what the funniest part about this is? Nick told us like months ago, no, almost a year ago. Hey, some point we're gonna take this to start doing stuff, and I specifically told him I'm not dancing on stream.
Yeah.
Go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
She
And
said
then
she got $1. $1 make you holler, make that shack swallow.
it's so
I
funny
don't know
because
what I
Alan
said
tried
right
to go
there.
fuck myself, and I did it for no reason. So like, yeah. That really sucks too. But there's no hype train yet, so you know what? Like we're still in the clear. I'm actually scared. I'm going to allow the.
I might put $100 in this just to see this shit.
Don't do
I'll
that,
kill
man.
you. Unless I get it.
I'm just scared for Alan. Yeah, like we're gonna have him do it. Pay him $100 personally because I'm gonna feel
create
like
a fake account. Hold on, give me a second.
shit.
Let's not talk about our opinions so that they fucking leave and
Put $100 in here. Alan, break that ass.
You know what that's the worst thing is, like me and Alan will sit there and like think about like, oh, what topic should we bring up, and like, is this gonna be too much? Is that gonna be too much? Meanwhile, we had the most successful show because he bounced his ass up and down. Like, god
No,
damn
the
it.
people were there. We just got the fucking bullshit because I decided not to have a stick on my ass for 5 fucking seconds.
Don't say that. They're gonna want you to put a
$100.
stick up your ass. They're gonna be like, oh yes.
Oh
my
hell
sweet.
no! I'm not getting laid by a stick. Fuck that.
He's not Steve-O, y'all. We're not doing jackass shit now. There's a line here.
Is there? Okay.
Yeah, I'm not having you put shit in your ass.
Yeah, good.
But anyways, moving on though really quick, I'm gonna bring this up. So yeah, we talked about this earlier, saying like, oh yeah, you want to talk about it, and I just confused why this is even happening because it doesn't seem too bad when I read about it. But American Gods canceled by Starz after 3 seasons. Season 4, I think it still might be happening, right or no?
I don't give a fuck. Like
So you really hate
straight
the show, I
up,
guess.
like I was excited with this show when it first came out because I just thought the idea of calling a show American Gods is extremely interesting. Because I watched fucking 15 seasons of Supernatural, and one of my favorite types of shows is Gods in Modern Society. Like I want to know what it's like Zeus and all those crazy motherfuckers. Like what's it like for them walking around, but people have cell phones and shit. Like what kind of stories could you tell with that? So the concept of American Gods was basically like, hey, you know, all these immigrants, people came over from wherever their countries were, and they brought their gods to America. So you get to see the different versions and how they melded into society, and they were actual, you know, people and stuff. And it was an extremely interesting concept that never went anywhere because they were so busy. It was a star show, so it was so busy trying to be as violent and sex as possible. But it still had a lot of interesting concepts, but the story never went anywhere. But they always had, you know, great moments, like when the African Gods, the African God of Rage, they always had these great speeches, like one per season, that everyone would quote, and they're fantastic. But season 2 never really went anywhere either. It just felt like it was stagnating around a plot that didn't really make sense. And then all of a sudden, they started firing like everybody on the show. They fired like almost all the African gods. They fired like one of the only good fucking Muslim representations on television now. They were just getting rid of essentially anybody that wasn't white on the show except for the main character. And it was a controversial event. I'm like, I'm not watching season 3. I hated season 2, and you're getting rid of all the cool characters. And now the fact that it's getting fucking canceled, thank God. Good. It deserves it because it's not that good of a fucking show. And it's based on a book that has so much fucking representation. The fact that you're getting rid of most of it is insulting.
Yeah, like, because for me, like, I remember when this first season came out, I could not stop hearing about this. Fucking everyone was talking about this. Now, as far as what you say, and I haven't heard anyone say what you said earlier, but like at the same time, it's like, well, maybe they just weren't watching. Because instead of getting mad about it, it wasn't like a Walking Dead thing where it's like forced down your throat and you have to talk about how much you don't want to watch it. This was like, I can just not talk about it, and then it can just.
There's too much television out right now, and all this controversy. I'm stepping away. I don't give a fuck. And it must have been enough of hitting the ratings where like we can't keep the show. It's an expensive show. They put a lot of money in CG, but you cause so much controversy and get rid of some of the fan favorites. No one's gonna watch your fucking show anymore.
Yeah, but apparently, according to some fucking article from the Hollywood Reporter, there's a thing called Fremantle, and I guess they're going to be working with Starz to just wrap up the series in a season 4 or in just a movie or something. So,
Sure.
like, that's still going to happen, and I don't know, do you feel like maybe a movie can kind of, like, not make up for anything, but just kind of, like, put a nice little bow on it and just be like, hey, guys, look, you have a completed product now. And by the way, speaking of that even happening, another question I have for you too is like, do you think that more shows can use that, like a Hannibal or Daredevil or Punisher or whatever the fuck?
Oh, have a movie to wrap it up. I mean, most shows that get unceremoniously canceled usually have a movie to wrap it up. Stargate does it. Stargate did like 3 fucking times. Firefly with Serenity. So it's happened before, but at this point, I don't know what the fuck they did in season 3. Season 2 was on such a random note where they didn't leave a house. Literally, they were just chilling in a house for the entire fucking season. And the storyline they had was very complex. At least it was supposed to be. So it's like, I don't know what the fuck they did in season 3 to even like streamline that, or what they could do in season 4, even a movie. So it's like, at this point, like, literally, you got rid of so many fan favorites. Like, it's not the same show. And that show could just fade away to history for all I care.
Now, another thing I want to bring in really quick too. This is something that kind of irritated me, and this can be a discussion for everybody too, because it doesn't really take a whole lot of like talking about the topic, more so than just the thing I want to discuss about this. But essentially, the Godzilla vs. Kong director, Adam Wingard, which by the way, I don't know too much of shit that he's done before Godzilla vs. Kong. I think he's done nothing, so that's already questionable. But apparently, he's gonna do a Thundercats movie for Warner Brothers. Now,
Okay.
So I for one, I've watched a little bit of Thundercats. I thought it was okay, but it's not that great. People flip the fuck out nostalgically. That was your shit. Yeah.
People again, you have people that fucking love it. Me, I looked at it like it's not for me, and I never thought about it twice.
I was that kid. I used to get up. All right, so you guys don't remember, like, I used to talk about this, though. There was a time between 3 and 6 in the morning on weekdays where all these different networks would play, like, the semi-adult cartoons or ones that are, like, old classics from the 80s, because I figured the only ones up right now are adults that are about to go to work, so we got something to play for you. And I brought up this a bunch of times. I brought up the CGI Space Marine movie. I keep forgetting the name of it. With the giant bugs and shit.
Oh, yeah.
Starship Troopers?
Starship Troopers anime series. Another one was Thundercats. My little ass was going to fucking first grade, fucking jamming out to the theme song, screaming that shit at 6 o'clock in the morning. I got yelled at. I got shoes thrown at me like I was a cat screaming outside an alleyway and shit. It was great.
Yeah, dude,
I loved it. And the animation was solid. Now that I'm older, I realized it was that cheap shit to sell cartoons, like cartoon figures and shit like that. But besides that, I enjoyed the hell out of it as a kid.
My big thing is just like, do you guys feel that we're getting way too many animated, or not animated, but way too many live action adaptations of animated stuff? Because, man, at this point, I'm starting to think that like everything is going to get some type of adaptation, and it's like, dude, like at a certain point, enough's enough, dude. Like,
They've been trying to adapt everything since the fucking 90s, man. Like the He-Man they literally, as soon as something becomes somewhat popular in any medium, the first thought is live action fucking movie. The only difference now is you have better CG, so you can, and better costume design, better practical effects. So I mean, technically, but then also cast exists. So it's like you have the mixed bag of like you can make better stuff, you can also make way worse stuff. But it's always been the quote unquote end game to any sort of fucking popular media is make a live action movie. Because guess fucking what? And people look at animated stuff and go, that's a cartoon. I don't watch cartoons. I'm a grown adult. They see live action. It doesn't matter how crazy it is. They're like, oh, there's people there and sets and acting. Therefore it is adult, and it's like that also gets it the most money the quickest. Successful movie can make $1 billion in a month. Successful TV show makes that same amount in like 5 years.
Yeah.
I, for one, can't wait for the gritty reboot of Sesame Street.
On CW.
Yeah,
No, they already have that. It's called it's that one movie that came out with the
Oh, the Muppets fucking man. Gotcha made me sit through that bullshit.
Hey, we both looked at each other and told we're gonna forget about that movie.
I did.
the one with the fucking puppet cop or
Happy
whatever
Time
and the
Murders,
sex
yeah.
scene. Yeah.
shit was bad. I'm sorry I put y'all through that. I apologize.
Terrible. It was the longest hour and 20 minutes of my life.
Do y'all want to watch Still Playing again?
No!
Really quick
Yes?
though, Jet. Fuck you, stupid.
Wait, you're talking to Jen or talking to Gotcha?
No, Ganja, but Jet. I'm gonna ask
Hey,
you.
wait a second, Jen. You're fucking stupid.
I was like soul play. I'm like, how the fuck does that even have to? That doesn't even connect to this shit. I hate that fucking soul play movie. Goddamn stupid ass piece of shit movie. I fucking hate that shit. But Jet, I was about to ask you a question about soul playing too. Jesus, no. The whole live action thing. Do you feel like it's too many adaptations to like animated movies and whatnot? Like them turning into like live action things?
Part of me wants to say you definitely yes, because they never really get it right, and they end up like making new fans hate it and old fans hate it. It usually doesn't work. But with Thundercat, I honestly thought they already did this. I kept getting it confused with fucking He-Man. It's just like, didn't they already do this?
God,
Oh,
yeah.
that's
Very
He-Man.
similar aesthetics. Very similar aesthetics. I don't blame you.
Man, He-Man is fucking terrible too. Like, there's so many people I know that are nostalgic about the '80s and shit. They're like, oh, He-Man, it's so great. I'm like, dude, like,
He-Man and the Masters of the Universe.
dude, it's one of those things too. Is like you gotta consider that around that time, so many people were very much like, hey, dude, you're into that shit. You're gay about like other things, but yet they would defend He-Man. And I'm almost like at a point now, like, dude, like if you're a person who was bullying other people, but yet you grew up liking He-Man, you're trying to hide some shit about yourself.
No, I got you, Diaz. If you bully Diaz for liking wrestling, but you still like gay ass He-Man, that's on you. And I don't say that's a derogatory term. The character was literally as flamboyant as possible, especially when he was his princess form.
Yeah, dude, that shit was just fucking ridiculous. And like the same goes for that Arnold movie too. When he's Conan the Barbarian, he's like, look at me, my balls are barely hanging out of my pants.
Is that He-Man or is that Conan?
No, that's just said Conan the Barbarian.
Oh, okay, sorry. I don't know why.
Conan was also another like male sexual fantasy on another men. Because
Yeah.
anytime you seen a cover of him, you always had Arnold over there with his nipples bulging out and shit.
Yeah, he's
in the
supposed to be the
cover.
peak man. You're supposed to be like, oh, that's the manly man.
Yeah,
That's
but
what
like,
everyone should aspire to be.
this is supposed to be for straight men, but like this is like as like gay Greek as you can get.
Yeah, no, legit. And thank you, El Wingador. I agree. Whoever has a problem with wrestling can suck a dick, but only if you don't like sucking dick. Because if you do
What?
like it, then it'll be a good thing for you. So like, only the
What?
guys who are anti-gay, you suck a dick.
What?
Well, because like look at what his comment said. He says like whoever has.
I know, but you're just like the weirdest thing I've ever heard in my life came out of your mouth right now.
Kirk is a wrestling fan too. God damn it, Kirk! Don't you betray us. Kirk is literally in a private wrestling group with me, actually, right now as we speak. We're probably gonna talk about Raw in a little bit, and he's over here fucking wrestling fans. No, you enjoy that silly shit too. God damn it. Even though I'm not watching Raw tonight because that shit's stupid. But anyways, one more thing to talk about, and then we'll get out of here, guys. Because now that Corey's actually doing a stream and it's not fucking up, I'm gonna take advantage of that shit and get us a little bit of a break. But gotta touch on that. Oh, did someone yell? Yo, dude, Alan.
Yo, you're fucking.
No, it's not yelling. Buddy mine texted me.
Okay. I wanted to say because Alan told us recently that like sometimes when this thing goes out during the show, it's somebody in his house saying like, "Hey, shut the fuck up." So every time it goes off now,
Look,
I'm just thinking.
all I know is I'm gonna tell this man to lower his goddamn notifications.
Oh, bullshit. That's rich coming from you.
But one thing that I will say that is because I'm talking shit about the whole like He-Man thing, whatever too. One thing I'm getting sick of, and by the way, guys, I'm finally not talking shit about comic books, but you're gonna hear the same complaints. Man, this movie is the same old shit. Do we even have to watch this, Alan? This Jason Statham Wrath of Man fucking thing,
Look,
bro.
no. But am I going to watch it? Yes.
Why?
'Cause I love that, man.
This is a generic ass action movie, bro.
I know.
Because I love Jason Statham too. He's great, but come on, dude. Like they're not trying at all, man.
Watch
Guy
Crank,
Ritchie
but at least
does-
they
Guy
tend to
Ritchie
do
doesn't
something
try
maybe
in his
original.
movies. Guy Ritchie's a terrible director. He hasn't tried his movies since Snatch. That's the last time he gave a fuck.
But like,
Why
even
you
then-
want to
make
see
it-
this?
Because I like Jason Statham.
Stop being a hoe.
No, it's literally the end of the list. I like Jason Statham, and it's Jason Statham. I haven't seen a Jason Statham movie since Hobbs and Shaw.
Which what? It's been 2 years. I think. Right?
Yeah, till 2 years. It's been a while.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
Goddamn right, Blasian, I am. Look, man, this is a generic, hey, he likes killing bad guys because he's trying to find the bad guys that kill the sun. Like, you can't get any more generic than that. And it's weird because at first I was like, the action seems to be incredibly lazy, where he's like, just pew, 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 they're dead. But then it showed a little bit as it went on, where it's like, it's because Guy Ritchie doesn't know how to direct a movie, and I'm pretty sure his company was directing a trailer, because this feels like a Guy Ritchie trailer. And it was like, look how kind of comedic this is. And now we're going to be super dark and serious. But back to comedy. And it's like, I don't get what tone you're going for, but it's Jason Statham. And also he shot Post Malone in the face. So
Okay,
far, that's my
I was
fucking
about
ticket.
to ask you, is that Post Malone?
That is Post Malone.
This is
He gets
stupid.
shot in the face. So, I mean, Kirk was pointing that out. I did, like, he posted a trailer going, any movie that shoots Post Malone is fine by me. I'm like, oh, that really happened? The next time be the same trailer. I'm like, let me watch it. I'm like, okay, cool.
Well, it is what it is. But damn, I'm glad that I thought that was Post Malone too. Because, like, yeah, I mean, it looks just like him. I was like, man, if it's not.
Like I said, man, I'm not going to come back to the review going, this was cinematic.
how
It
bad-
made me cry. I'm going to go, yeah, it was pretty fun.
Look
I
how
liked the good
fucking.
action.
Dude, look how boring.
Oh, it is.
looks.
100%. It's boring as fuck. Like, you don't even have to rewind. You can just keep playing the trailer.
That's annoying. That's so fucking annoying. Like, come on, guys. Like, movies need to be coming back and having a big return or whatever the fuck. And, like, you know, but people are going to start risking to go to the theater and get sick and die and kill their fucking families. Like, dude, you need to earn people to come back. You can't be making dumb shit like this. And this is MGM Studios, by the way. They got money. And on top of got money, they're also in a situation, too, by the way, that, like, you know, they need to fucking, like, compete with all these other people that are now ganging up with each other. Like, Warner Brothers has, like, the streaming and theatrical stuff. You got fucking, not Legendary, but Lionsgate hooking up with other people. Like, what the fuck, MGM?
Well, you gotta say is MGM doesn't ever really compare with North American audiences. They're more for the international audiences. Almost every, I can't think of a single Jason Statham movie off the top of my head right now that has ever gone under, because as much as in the States everyone's like, this is generic action, it does great around the world. They love it as much as I do for some fucking reason. Like, literally every movie he does is fucking, you know, over, but like, what was it? They managed to beat the budget every fucking time. People like Jason Statham, and they like watching Jason Statham shoot people. So it's like, MGM's like, yeah, it's gonna be a while before fucking, you know, James Bond comes out. So here's like a fucking appetizer until we get enough people in theaters to make money. Because James Bond is their money maker. This is like, fuck it, we can make a little bit in the meantime.
Well, I guess you're right. There's not much else to say to this guy, so I mean, if I make a highlight video of this and it's fucking short, or you know, we're getting out of this topic too fast, I mean, please, like, show me the podcasting ways. People in the chat or the comment section, wherever, tell me how to talk about some boring shit.
Wrath
like
of
this.
a Man.
God,
Like, bro, really? You gave up on that.
Actually,
title.
by the way, you said that shit too good. It's not Wrath of the Man. That would make sense. No, it's Wrath of Man. What, a caveman come up with this fucking title?
Oh right, I forgot. Wrath of Man.
Wrath of Man.
Angry men show wrath.
Angry.
Watch Jason Statham as he shoots a bunch of random people in the most boring action scenes you've ever seen. But he's doing it for his son, so feel bad for him.
Dude, by the way, I really wish we had that old like narrator for the trailers back in the day come back for this. And
In
be
a
like,
world
in a
where
world.
random sons get murdered, and for some reason people like to always kill the sons of highly trained assassins, comes Jason Statham.
In a world where shitty movies keep coming out and they just don't fucking stop. Jason Statham stars.
I want to see the honest trailer for this, though, to be real. Like, when it comes out, because they always do afterwards. Because like honest trailers are also a review for the movie. Like, oh, I love that shit. I haven't seen honest trailers in a while. I miss that shit.
Jason Statham's characters don't need a name because he's the same motherfucker.
Oh, you're right. Yeah. He might straight up just be called like the guy or him or like, oh, what was that? The fucking mechanic. I don't know if they ever call him by a name in that movie.
Yeah, no, I don't even know, man. Like, I fucking forgot his name in like Expendables. Like, I think they called him Jason, right?
Well, Hobbs. no, Expendables. Sorry, I was confusing Expendables with Fast and Furious.
They're just as fucking insane, so I mean, it makes sense to
Yeah.
get them confused. But yeah, dude, like, I don't know what the fucking is going on here. Like, I just think that, like, you know, like Jason Statham should know too. They shouldn't be doing this.
Look, at the end of the day, it's like you with Stone Cold. You're gonna probably watch anything with that man in it.
No, believe it or not, he's made a lot of B movies, and I only watched like 4 of them. I realized the number was kind of high for not watching.
A little bit. But like at the end of it, it's like, yeah, fuck it. It's not gonna be good, but I gotta watch it. I'll come back to the review. I mean, I probably won't even review it. Nick's gonna be like, "What the fuck you waste your time with that shit?" Like, it was kind of fun. Oh, you like that stupid dumb bullshit? You should just watch wrestling at that point.
Yeah, probably. But here's the thing too. You know what I've done this for as well that I thought you were going to and you didn't. I don't think. I mean,
What?
correct me if I'm wrong. But The Marksman with Liam Neeson, because I watched that fucking
Nah,
thing.
bruh. After those comments about I want to kill a black bastard, I'm like, I'm done. I ain't watching your movies. And it's like apparently all of his movies now are decent. So I'm like, well, now you decide to have good action movies.
We're just saying, have you seen the Crane movies? I have, and they were good until I watched them with Julian, and then they became bad instantly. Not to talk shit about somebody, whatever, but yeah. Go ahead.
Oh, I will. Because I was like, Crank 2 is a terrible movie, but it's fantastic. Crank 2 is an objectively bad movie, but it's so fucking nuts, you just enjoy it. It's like, oh, look at that. It's art, and it's cinematic, and it's the best thing ever. Like, I can't believe how fantastic this is. Look at that, look at that. I'm like, bro, this is some stupid. Dude, they shot on a tinted silicone's leaking out. This is fucking stupid. No, it's like art. I'm like, okay, buddy.
Yeah, like I was like, how the fuck is this art? It's just, it was fun and stupid, and you just turn it into annoying. But yeah, like, I'm looking at this though. It's like, yeah, once again, you know, hey, Jason Statham is the shit. I like his, I like the way he handles choreography and everything too, because I heard that he does like set up the choreography as well. He doesn't just like rely on the coordinators or whatever. So that's pretty cool too. That he kind of brings his own knowledge.
Yeah, one of the things that I keep again going back to a lot of his movies is almost every one of his movies. When he fights, he can fight. He really knows how, and he looks like a guy that can. You know, when you see a lot of like, oh, they're pretty boys, but for some reason they're really good fighters. Like, oh, you've never been in a fight. This guy looks like he's been in a fight. You look at him like, yeah, don't fuck with. He's just sitting down like, I don't want to fuck with him. Kick my goddamn ass.
I'm gonna see if I can find this really quick, because you're talking about how badass he is, and oh, I fucking found it, baby.
What?
Alan.
I don't know.
I
wonder what you're gonna put. Look. I'm not saying every. By the way, disclaimer: not every single thing he's ever done is fantastic, but generally.
No, I'm trying to find a straight spot. I think this might be it. I can't play too much until I get in trouble, guys. But here we go. This is actually Jason Statham's first bit of work.
First? Oh damn! How far back we go?
This is called
What
Shaman.
What
coming
the
on.
fuck is this?
Oh, get it.
Oh
get
shit!
It.
Yeah.
Get it.
So,
And-
Does it stay though? I
Was
can
he a
barely
rain
tell.
DJ today?
It's in 144p. I can't even tell that. Looks like the fucking bad guy from Speed.
I have the sudden need for glow sticks.
Here he is. I found him because that wasn't Jason Statham, but this right here is. You're about to see.
Okay.
There he is. See with the underwear?
Like, bro, does he have hair?
A little bit.
Yo, they got him straight up baby oil like a motherfucker.
What the hell is this? Like, you know what this is? This looks like if someone took like fucking acid in a show, or like you know, in SpongeBob these random cutaways to like the real world. This is what that shit looks like when one of the characters is going through some bullshit.
Yo, bro, you
No,
ever
that's what goes
ate
on in
magic
my head
mushrooms,
24/7.
discovered your latent homosexuality,
Wait,
bro?
Kirk's saying that isn't him. He is dancing in the background.
No,
what?
he's late. No, he's late. Because right now he's dancing in the background.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, like that crotch right there, that's Jason Statham crotch.
That's
Oh,
100%
damn.
right there. That's Fast and Furious penis.
Wait, really? Oh, I just realized this stupid layout's not showing the whole thing. Here's the whole fucking thing. See? He's on top.
Look
See?
at it.
Okay, that makes a lot more sense.
Yeah. But still,
Whenever he knows how to dance, he can kick your ass. He's strong as fuck. Okay, what's the problem?
Oh, damn, you're fanboying hard right now. He's probably saved that clip for later.
yeah,
Well,
that is ridiculous.
Yeah, you don't have no right to judge. That's entire Stone Cold's career right there.
How dare you? How
He's a
dare
bald
you?
man in his
Stone
underwear.
Cold- okay,
Fuck
Stone
you.
Cold was not oiled though. He had water on him. It was Aquafina, and
Oh, it's just beer instead of oil. Okay.
yeah, and that's fine because you got to be oiled up when you're wrestling other men.
That's a fuck you. So you have no right to judge.
Someone wasn't dancing though. He looked like a badass. I'm just saying, dude. I'm like, you
You're
just put your
splitting
hands
hairs.
up, Alan.
You were splitting hairs like a motherfucker.
You want to split Jason Statham's hair, is fucking prevert.
Nah, more like his cheeks.
Yeah, that too. He's a bad dancer too. Come on, Jason. You got.
Man. Look, man, he's a better fighter than dancer.
Yeah, I can agree with that. Still, that's still choreography.
Why do you know this? Did you just only send me that trailer to bring that up?
One day I was looking up Jason Statham like names because I was like, you know what, like it was for the Meg because the Meg movie was coming out. I was like,
Oh
go
yeah,
back
that
and look.
fucking piece of shit.
And then like so I thought it was Jason Statham. I'm like, that can't be true. Maybe this is a joke because some people fuck with IMDb's and Wikipedia's. And then Corey brought it up on the show, and I was like, okay, no. now I know.
Okay. I thought you specifically found this randomly, like, oh, I'm gonna send Alan this trailer just so I can bring this shit up and embarrass him.
No, man, no. I because at the Meg, man, I was like, what did Jason? Like, why is Jason Statham doing this? Like, did he do horror before? Oh, here's another thing. Okay, so I'm people. I'll stop with the Jason Statham shit, but I want to bring up one more fucking thing. I did not know this, but he's almost uncredited. He's actually at the very beginning of one of my favorite movies of all time, Collateral. So, Tom Cruise...
Wait, what?
Yeah. Okay, so I always forget, so I'm sorry.
We watched this together and you never told me.
Yeah, so in the beginning when Tom Cruise is walking and he's about to, like, meet Jamie Foxx in the cab and everything, he walks by somebody and the guy gives him a briefcase because, Tom Cruise is a hitman. And you look up and the briefcase is given to him by Jason Statham and his name is Jason. And the thing is the character, the way he's dressed and everything, he looks like the same character he plays in Transporter. It's almost like this is supposed to be in the same universe.
Okay, okay. Jason Statham in Transporter is just a dude in a suit.
Yeah,
so
and
I
he
hope
has a
not,
suit here. He has the exact same suit in this movie.
I really hope not, because the Transporter movies are fucking stupid. Like, oh my god, they're unbelievably stupid.
Yeah, dude.
Like,
This is him right here. That's actually the scene in Collateral.
Shit.
That's so fucking crazy, isn't it?
I really hope that it's just a cameo, because, like, Collateral to me was a very down-to-earth hitman movie, and it was almost a thriller horror movie at points. Transporter is stupid. I love them, but they're really stupid fucking movies. Like, literally, like, the shit they do with cars, he might as well be a Marvel movie in some cases. So then, like the idea, like, that Collateral is happening while Jason Statham's fucking, like, spinning cars in the air and shit is fucking ridiculous to me.
I mean, it's ridiculous, but I also, like, God, it makes it so much more interesting, where it's like, if this property ever comes back, I would like to see how Jason Statham handles Michael Mann's writing. Like, imagine someone doing something as smart and badass as Collateral, but with Jason Statham's badassery. Like, that'd be great. A good combination.
Well, maybe.
But anyways, guys, okay, we're done being the Statham chat attack fucking, like,
I don't know about Jason Statham all day long.
No, because I like him too. I wouldn't even say I love him, but it's just, it's shit stupid when it's stupid. I'm sorry. But, I mean, like,
Yeah,
I get why you like him now, dude. He's a shit. Gotta tell you too, he's starting to age a little bit there.
Damn, man, the guy's been fucking doing movies for like 30 fucking years, man. It's like Jackie Chan. Like, eventually, you got to put up the fist, man. But if you keep doing it.
By the way, you said that so fast, though. I thought you were gonna say, like, oh man, he's been doing this for 30 years. It's kind of like, like Jet, And I'm just thinking, like, Jet beating the fuck up people and Rumble in the Bronx.
No, I'm basically just wearing a Speedo, just dancing with mushrooms around.
Yeah, this is Jet right here.
That's already what goes on in my head like 24/7. Might as well make it a reality.
So fucking stupid, that dumbass video. Anyways, Alan, why don't you tell people where to find you? And no, actually, fuck it. You've done this all the goddamn time. I'm gonna put Ganja's brain to the fucking test. Okay, stress test, bar rescue time. Shut it down. Anyways,
Not my down.
do tell people, no jokes either. You do this shit the right way. I want to know where to find you and Alan on whatever platform that you're gonna say.
Well, you can go find me over at Illuminati Podcast on Facebook, as well as numerous other fucking sources. We're on Spotify. I think we're also going to be on a couple other new stuff coming up soon, so go be checking out your new update apps, as well as you got the new podcast with Jenny and Jenny. You got the I forget the Sportscast show's real actual name, but you got the Little Shoe Sportscast with Cedric Pharrell Williams. That's my boy. Go check that shit out. It's all a thing called the Metropolis. It's great. It's a fun time. I'll get back to this when I'm back to work fully. How y'all doing?
That was fucking terrible. So I just want to remind you guys that that's how he does it. So when I have Alan do it tomorrow.
I was about to say, like, what are you doing?
That was great. Anyways, guys, with that said, thank you. You guys see all of our handles over there. Thanks to Ryan. Thank you very much for that, Ryan, and the music being played and everything too. We're getting the fuck out of here. We're gonna be rating Mr. Real.
Thank you,
Robinson.
Kurt. See, everyone understands my ass. Go check our shit out.
Peace out, guys, and here is a raid for you, Mr. Real, Mr. Robinson. Bye, guys. Take care. All that good stuff, and we are out.